Hey guys, this is Harry. Today I wanted to make a little bit of a different kind of video where I wanted to talk about why I deleted all my social media almost 2 years ago as a Gen Z and how it's changed my life. I'm gonna divide this video in 5 different sections and I'm gonna go through each of them one by one. And if you see me looking a lot to the right side of the screen, that's because I have my computer here, so I don't miss any points that I think are very important to discuss. Talking about the first one, I used to really compare my lives with others on social media. Mainly when I say social media, it's usually Instagram because Facebook was long gone. When I was in freshman year, people wouldn't even talk about Facebook anymore. Everyone was like, oh, what's your Snap? What's your IG? So when I talk about social media, I mostly mean by Instagram. When I started my freshman year of college, that was actually the first time I created my account on Instagram. And that was the time when I actually started seeing this side of social media where people can be so toxic, flashy, and it can really make you feel like your life really isn't that fun. But all the people around you are having fun all the time. I mean, that's what people portray online really got to me because all these people were going to all these fun parties. Most of the times, I wasn't even invited to those parties, and it used to feel bad that your peers were going to these really cool frat parties and you were not one of them just because you didn't really know anyone who used to be a brother at the frat, or you didn't really have friends who partied. So that was one thing where I thought I was really missing out on a lot of things just because everyone else was really enjoying their lives. Everyone only posts their positives, their highlights of their lives, and there's not much negative stuff on Instagram. By negative, I mean like people are not posting when they're crying or when they're having a bad day. It's mostly about, oh, look at this. I went to Santa Monica Pier today. I went to the Brooklyn Bridge, or I'm a part of this really fun group of friends, or I went to this really cool place today. I went to this really cool bar or restaurant today. And usually those are the kind of posts that you would see online. And that really got to me. I would always think, oh my God, look at these people. They're all living such happy lives. What am I doing here sitting in bed scrolling their stories and just feeling bad about myself? That was something that took a lot of time for me to really get over as I started seeing people acted different in real life than on Instagram or Snapchat. I really had to get off these platforms because I was getting addicted to the short form content. And this was during the COVID era when everyone was shooting a lot of short form content and uploading to TikTok and Instagram. Instagram had their time with Reels. Then YouTube came up with YouTube Shorts, and it was really distracting. The mindless scrolling really got me sad. I think I lost like a year or two of my life just scrolling Instagram and YouTube, and it really sucks. Like that was the time that I knew that I was at the peak, and like peak sadness that I really had to leave Instagram and YouTube for good. By YouTube, I mean YouTube Shorts. And that was the time I decided to delete my Instagram. So, freshman year through senior year of college, I consumed Instagram like every other person who went to college. And right after I graduated, I told this to myself that if I'm getting a master's degree, I need to put in all my energy into the degree and delete all my social media so I wouldn't repeat the same mistakes that I repeated during my time in college. Luckily, I was able to do it, and I deleted all my Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, all my accounts on all these social media apps, Twitter, now X, all these accounts, and I really started doing really good in life. I started going to dance classes. I started going to ballroom dance, bachata, salsa, all these things that I never thought I would be doing. And that was only because I deleted my social media. If I wouldn't have deleted my social media, I would not have even thought of doing all these things. So that was one positive that I immediately saw as soon as I deleted my accounts. Looking at the likes and followers on my account, I would get some kind of dopamine hit where if I posted something and if I get like 200 likes in the first 2 hours, I'd be like, everyone's liking my post. People are commenting, people are liking it, people are following. And that's the whole thing. Like, that's the system that these social media apps want to keep you in, so that you keep feeding into the algorithm, and the algorithm makes money off of you. They make money off of our sadness and all the suffering that we go through. I'm not saying that everyone on social media really is sad, or I don't even think half the people on social media are sad. It's just that, in my personal opinion, I think these companies exploit their users. So dopamine was one of those things. Sometimes I would even follow people hoping that they would follow me back just because we went to the same school. And it was really weird because you barely, or you, most of the times I didn't really even know that person. Maybe I saw them in one of my classes, but that's it. Like, never really out of that one time when I saw them, or that one party that I saw them at. That's it. And I would just follow them, but hoping that they would follow me back. And then sometimes they would follow me back, sometimes they wouldn't. And then if the other person would not follow me back, I would just feel bad that why didn't this person follow me back? This was so stupid. Like, thinking of people who don't even know who you are and who probably don't even care about you. Doom scrolling really killed my productivity. When I used to wake up in the morning, the first thing I would do is get my phone and start scrolling Instagram. Check out people's stories from last night, check out reels, check out posts, check out random things. I could use my time so much better in so many better ways, like doing things that bring me real joy and doing things that will help me succeed in my career or help me land a better job. Instead, I would just keep scrolling and doing things that don't really matter. When I saw that Instagram really killed my productivity, because I would just scroll first thing in the morning, like 15, 20, I want to say like an hour every morning, just looking through other people's lives, like what they're doing. That was like the peak. And once I deleted my Instagram, life has really changed for the better. And the final thing I really wanted to talk about is thirst traps. Instagram and all these other social media apps, they're really made or built in such a way that they want the users to stay the longest on their platform. So they're competing for our attention. And one of the ways they do this is by sponsoring models. Like, there are Instagram models who will post stories and post on Instagrams, like actual thirst traps that would make you want to stay on their profile, make you stay on their platform for longer. And I think that was also something that really made me want to get rid of it, because you're just wasting your time looking at someone else's pictures and following those people, and those people are not doing better than you are doing in your lives. Those people probably aren't even happy in their personal lives. You don't know. So these were all the points that I really wanted to touch upon. And after 4 years of using all the social media, I feel like I'm in such a better shape now, since I deleted all my social media 2 years ago. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is that I'm never going back to one of these social media sites ever, at least for the foreseeable future. And the people who really matter in my life can text me, call me, iMessage me. Like, those are actual legit ways of communicating, and people can meet me in real life. And I feel like the most important people in my lives, I meet them in person and I call them every once in a while. So that's how it should really be, not some social media app that can determine when you can talk to someone based off of their posts or when you can interact with someone based off of their stories. So yeah, that is all I had for today's video. I hope you learned something from this video. Be sure to tell your story, how you went through deleting your social media or how you got rid of your social media, and help others in comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.